Ebusanfo tie fo ni die kwan so mema obi bia akwa ababa channel so me pa try daily update TV ni die kwan so say no first time ababa channel so mesro say utie news ni we na so wani jwa be subscribe for more updates like na share videos na ma wo lovers nso nya binti na me pa chokwaku skirt na we pia babonti abe make some allegations na some what can say allegedly or some anasa or allege say ye current president another than Akufo Addo yare pa so far Pampers kra no me de abono na ye nyina nim say papa asin so wunyini wuntimi nyini drew sa level na say ye bo Pampers there na say na say as a result of yare there na say it needs an urgent and say emergency your friends and care na on yes he was actually reacting to OSP saga ya OSP nsema wabeka afa the judiciary system no and I said the judiciary in Ghana no nti no react to now what they Likee and I say me yenim baby okonya sa information anyway yenim baby okonya sa information but o kasa na when kasa bu no say Akufo Addo so yare papa na Bawumia so yare na o hwe Akufo Addo de kwada wo mabone Pampers pa enye easy kra Pampers no nyina Pampers na nsema na o kanedi mpache di tinti won se mense wo mre kra at all mema wan kasa wakọ no wakotie no hunu sene o se kan fire na ye kaso bi yare na se wodru sa level na so yare na Pampers abonde ye na nim say then it needs an emergency care so mense wo mre yenko tie nsem na yenso de won yen fanhye comment section yankopo onhia no onyo Kesi we kwaku skirt na o kana asem me da se bebre das
was it Akroma and omukuta political party car and Sisiria Brenda Pakuta political party car. And the Ghana Supreme Court said, Woman Prema Kesi Jabin Yenejuma. Nankobia, what take at us selling project school, so what the Bible to us here, sending panel, and there will be yet more to us here, mana, no sending panel, so one play. Ghana, ya more papa. Ghana for some more and 2 MPP and Dr. Bawumia and the Akufo Addo about 4 and 2 and 1. Mugana and mean the sick, the city Saka. The simple man Ghana went in ye. And Mapuna more Ghana. Ye mammy more Ghana. Ye papa more Ghana. Ye more Ghana. Ye Kwala more Ghana. Sama more and 2 MPP and Dr. Bawumia Koshini Kromfo and the Akufo Addo Central Guno and Twankna Ghana Monsieur that saying the sin Ghana ye da and all man penny Pampers are yamuninti the winner is centrally beyond penny nasia central Garen Katasa say Gareno and my Danny Central were Akufo Addo Nase Katasa said a prayer a Garen man penny Akufo Addo and my tested Sanctuary. Nankobia what's the what Katasa said a prayer school. It's a Ghana Nibian cop, no question near to Katasa Shasi. And the Sa Katasa Sano, a Garen penny and my Danny Sanctuary when you read him. You can't listen, Yanka. Make a country right. And you could find what you want and what can ye. Say, what will not be. Say, what by several Babo Cromodia, co private sector. Jimmy, the Gangman penny. Now, Danny Central couldn't read you now. And to abide them with your jacket, as President Central Akufo Addo. One in the vice, then the vice, no, go me and carry with you now. Producer man twaso enti Matiame du ne kasa ye wase ya kwa campaign time nipa ni bebre age political card enti want me anchi wo bia the same thing na Kwesi Jabin ya adwuma and Kwesi Jabin aye press conference say e ba kata se sheni central a egu Akufo Addo scale complete. Hello, who ba share video no program we message repeating Sunday. And then make Kwesi Jabin mapa the voice wa. Na wunya ante dia asensu buache waje brand $20,000 with Bibli house. And who video wa ha. enyumre ya me di batuda sika sanso boache Jubilee House mi wie ya na meto aso ntuma hanie na wo kwa wonya video ni bi hwa anti special prosecutor na kasa yi na hwa enema special prosecutor ko Charles Bisu necessary Alan Martin Amidu Alan necessary what Charles Bisu ekojina dakar yan sama Martin Amidu entumi anka hohwe yes Martin Amidu ayi Charles Bisu oh producer tape no afatum na mi na tape no so fire fa tape no tum na me jira so ma me na fatum ni ko money anas galamse ko
whether the Tiger Eye has petitioned us or not is a matter in the public domain.
And I can say, make one be international media, but what the Supreme Court say Japanese another part.
Whether the Tiger Eye has petitioned us or not is a matter in the public domain. They petitioned us in February this year. We replied to them the same month to tell them we're going to investigate it. They published it on the news media. Their petition to us was published in the news media. They chose to publish our reply to them in the news media. We commenced investigation. But before I could invite the suspect, I read a newspaper publication in which Charles Bisu said that the CID was investigating his case and that the complainant should go there and make their evidence. So I wrote to the Director General CID to tell her that the offenses of corruption have been apportioned to the Office of Special Prosecutor. We have been petitioned. We have indicated that we are going to begin investigation. There shouldn't be duplicity of our efforts, so she should stop it. She writes to me to say she's been instructed by the Minister for Environment, who is the chairman of that organization, and the Ministry of Interior to investigate, so investigations continue. I wrote objecting very strongly, and then I began the investigation. I wrote to the Chief of Staff. She released Bisu. A statement was taken from him. Andy was invited. A statement was taken from him. We had by then taken a statement from the complainant who came here with his lawyers. There was a video which was sent. I haven't watched it because I'm not the investigator. I don't get involved in this. I don't know what was written to the investigator. The docket hasn't reached the time where it will come to me. They viewed it with everybody there. And I'm sure whosoever came must have viewed it, and the investigators are dealing with the matter. There are some naughty points which have to be thrashed out before the docket will be brought to us, because the complainant has given a statement. Mr. Anas Amia announced, sent us a letter a few days ago that he wanted himself to be a witness, and I told him I couldn't guarantee the conditions on which he wanted to be a witness, but he could bring a written statement. He came for statement forms. He is to submit them. When all that is done, because the complainants and the suspects have all given evidence, the material, which is the video is here. I don't know what it says. When we've gone through that process, we shall make a decision whether there is a corruption offense committed or not. So the case was at us. I've told the CID that they don't have jurisdiction. I've written to the Minister of Interior. I've copied the Jubilee House and said that we cannot concurrently investigate it. You either want to set up an office to investigate corruption, or when it suits you, you send it to the police. I'm not going to have that. So the matter is being investigated by us. When the docket is brought up, we shall make a decision whether or not there's a case to answer. You can't investigate a case when you haven't heard both sides. And this is not the first time this type of obstruction, which I have referred to in my write-up, is happening. People choose to interfere with my corruption investigations when they think it doesn't suit them. But we have to do the professional work impartially. I have been brought here to do a job, and that's what I'm going to do. So the answer is that we are investigating. Oh, Mr. Bisu is a public officer because he's also a presidential aide. The other one is a politically exposed person. The police doesn't deal with politically exposed persons. I deal with them. The statement he made won't come to me until the investigation is complete and the docket is forwarded. Then, but I have the statements from both complainants and the suspects. So I'll be in a position to make a decision fairly and impartially, saying that they are cooperating. And when I wrote to the chief of staff to release him, she did release him.
So,
and the police know that I have told them they can't do it. And the Minister of Interior knows that I've told him that for them to direct police to do it, it's a political decision. If I've been set up to investigate with that political direction, why will politicians send a case to the police when they know I'm supposed to do it, handle it? Told you I wrote to the commissioner, the Director General CID, that it wasn't a jurisdiction. I've written to the Minister of Interior. I've copied the presidency. I wrote to the Chief of Staff to release DCU.
Okay. Now,
and I act by treat crime as crime. I don't care who is involved.
Okay. Master Nan said, Sir, Special Prosecutor Office no sent me here to the NAC Kuno. Sir, office no be koswa wo ho. Mama mpani Akufo Addo betena ho koswa bokromo. Na da centrally agunu radio mu dia as a Special Prosecutor Office ye collapse no complete because Ghana for who be a bomb